Wow, England still played. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Football Insights. Click on the subscribe button, press on the post notification bell, follow us on our social media platform on IG, on TikTok, and then on X. I'm very sad, but we are in international break. Club football is not going on. So of course we are heading to Euros and then other continental, trophies or other continental competitions. So big teams are playing, friendly games, even not even big teams, African teams everywhere. Every team, national team, I mean, are playing, friendly games and they're tough friendly games, tough ones because you are heading to a competition, a very, very tight competition. So you need tight competition or you need tight team to play against to check. Some you have some reality check out there, and then some teams, some big teams have reality check this particular week. So this is your game review of particularly France versus Germany and then England versus Brazil. Let's get straight into the video. So initially, I would have started with the Three Lions, England. Of course, I'm an English fan or an England fan or a Three Lion fan. But then let's start with France versus Germany. Germany plays some really really good football out there. You could see the touch of the coach in their play. Germany has not been doing well for some competitions now. World Cup coming straight to Euros and all of that. They have been struggling, but it's not because their coach was not good. That is Joachim Low. It's not because he's not good. Of course, he has won World Cup and other things for them, some trophies, Confederations Cup and other trophies for them. But then it looks like they needed some change. They needed a change. Hansi Flick is not like he's not good, but then they just needed that change. Germany is used with the German machine. They are used to attacking. So they needed that particular football. But then they played against France in the, just ended it was a friendly game, but a very tough game at Stade de France. And then the crowd going mental and all of that. But let's move into the lineup. Germany started with Mark and Ter Stegen. Of course, Manuel Neuer is injured, but then according to report, he will be the goalkeeper for the Euros. I think it will be his last Euros. So that is what happened there. Mark and Ter Stegen and Antonio Rudiger, Jonathan Tah. We'll talk about Jonathan Tah. Joshua Kimmich as the right back, Kai Havertz as the striker, Tony Cruz, respect, legend. Tony Cruz, talk about him too. Jamal Musiala, Florian Wirtz, player, what a player. Florian Wirtz, and then Maximilian. But I didn't see David Ram, and I didn't see Ruben Gosens either. But Maximilian was the left back at that night. Ike Gunua, the captain of the side, and then Robert Andrich. This guy is a really, really, really decent guy. I don't know much about him, but he's a really, really, really decent guy. Let's check out the lineup. The French national team went in with they got some strong reality check out there. Brice Samba was the goalkeeper, did really, really well. Jules Kunde, we'll talk about him. Benjamin Pavard, Dayo Upamecano, Lucas Hernandez as the left back. Aurelien Chouameni, Zaire Emery, the young kid, the young wonder kid from PSG, Adrian Rabiot, Dembele, Marcus Thuram, and then Kylian Mbappe. So this is the lineup these teams went into the game with. It ended 2 goals to nil against France. That was some tough reality check to France. 2 goals to nil. Then we started the game about 10 minutes. What a pass from Tony Cruz. A very, very, very curved pass from Tony Cruz to Florian Wirtz, and then Florian Wirtz, what a shot. That was a powerful shot. Very technical. He used technique. If you are not very technical, well, you cannot play this shot. Very, very top strike by Florian Wirtz. And then straight into the goal. Brisama was there. He couldn't do anything about the goal. He could have done nothing. He could have never. Brisama could have never do anything. He could have never do anything. Absolutely nothing about the goal because the goal was a top strike by Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz and then Jamal Musiala after the double 10. 4-2-3-1. So Florian Wirtz and then Jamal Musiala, bro, bro, top, bro, top, top players. But these guys are kids too. Some one that is 21, 20, 19. But these guys, really, really, really cooked France, bro. They really, really cooked France. And then, it's about time we talk about Julian Nagelsmann. What that guy is able to, I don't know what that guy has, but they played proper bees football. It's not bees, it's bees, bees, bees football. They were coming like a bees to France, bro. The football Germany played. I don't rate Germany so much. Of course, they are playing the Euros, they are hosting the Euros. Well, of course, they will definitely be one of the favorites because they are the host team. But then, after watching yesterday's game, I thought they can host and win because the football these guys are playing, bro. What they play, what they play. And then France. Let me talk about France because France, they need somebody check. They think they are good. They are that guys. France. We have the players, but bro, trust me, this is tournament, and then it is about time they stop relying on Mbappe. There is going to be time that Mbappe will be off. Like yesterday, Mbappe was very off. He was very off. Couldn't even dribble and all of that. So if Mbappe is off, who is stepping up? Dembele is fooling. Marcus Thuram fooling. So it's about time they stop, over relying on Mbappe. Don't over rely on Mbappe. Of course, it is very good if you have a key player in your team and then you are playing to suit him. That is very fine. But then, with the absence of him, some players have to step up. The French national team, I don't know which player who is stepping up. I don't know. The Dembele, he is meant to be a key player, but the Dembele is fooling. Dembele is fooling. Kunde got cooked by Jamal Musiala. He really, really got skinned by Jamal Musiala. Kunde. And then he got taken off. Jonathan Klaus came because he was skinned. It has been reported that he is injured, and then this morning report has come that he is not injured, but he had a blow. So let's see what happens going into the Champions League quarterfinal against PSG. Let's see what happens. But Kunde got skinned by Jamal Musiala. Florian Wirtz and Jamal Musiala. Tony Kroos, respect. This guy came into the middle of the diamond shaft of Germany, and he basically changed everything in the middle. Changed everything. Tony Kroos, absolutely respect. He is a legend in the game, bro. Trust me, Tony Kroos is a legend in the game. Jonathan Tah and then Antonio Rudiger partnership. That's some really, 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 really good stuff going on there. The Jonathan Tah and the Antonio Rudiger partnership. Jonathan Tah of Bayer Leverkusen. Some teams are chasing him, even Chelsea are chasing him, but he's a very, really, really, really good player. Really, really good player. So that is what happened in France versus Germany. Friendly game, really, really, really good game. Didier Deschamps, you have to step up. The French boys have to step up. Germany really, really doing good things out there. Julian Nagelsmann, massive shout outs to you, bro. Massive shout outs to you. Florian Wirtz, top player. Bro, top player. He's very young, but top player. Endrick, really, really decent guy. So Germany really gave France a tough reality check. That is some hard reality check. You should check yourself. And it is very important that these big teams play these kind of big friendly games going into a tough competition like Euros. Very, 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 very good out there. Now let's come back to the coming home boys. My boys, the Three Lions. Let's come back to the Three Lions. We played against Brazil in the Wembley Sports Stadium, London. Going into this game, I was expecting, England to score Brazil, like, some really give them some 5-0 or some 4-0, 3-0, minimum 3-0. But we also got some reality check. And then all boils down to this man. You know him, Gareth Southgate. Gareth Southgate. What a very useless coach. Very, very useless coach. He is clueless, delusional. I don't know the adjective to qualify this man. He doesn't know anything. Trust me. He doesn't know what is going on. Bro. But let's check out the lineup. Brazil started the game with. They started with Bento, Danilo, Bruno, and then Beraldo. Very, really, really good guy. Beraldo also started. Wendell of Porto, really, really good guy. As the left back, Wendell, Bruno Gomares, Jao Gomez, Lucas Paqueta as the number 10, Vinicius Junior, Rafinha, and then Rodrigo. This lineup is not a lineup that we cannot triumph over. Three Lions, this lineup. This didn't even look like a Brazilian national team. Trust me, this looked like some Colombia or some Chile national team. But then they still managed to win against the Three Lions of England. I don't know, man. But England also started with Pickford, Kai Walker as the right back, Ben Chilwell as the left back. We'll talk about Ben Chilwell, Declan Rice, John Stones, Harry Maguire, Phil Foden, Conor Gallagher, Wally Watkins, Bellingham, and then Anthony Gordon. Really, really, I'm very happy for Anthony Gordon. Really good player, really good player. But then, before we even talk about this particular game, there is something I have to address. There is something I have to address. Let me address the coach before we even move to the game and some of the mistakes that he did. It is about time that the England FA, there's a message to you. Get Gareth Southgate out of the Three Lions, out of the national team. He can go and coach the women national team. I don't care. But get him out of the national team before Euros. It's a strong message. The Brazil match or the Brazil game was a strong message to you guys. Get this man out of the national team. He is clueless. He is delusional. He doesn't know what is going on. He doesn't know what he is doing. He cannot take England anywhere. So get him out of the national team before Euros. I'm not talking about after Euros. Before Euros. If we really want to do something in the Euros, get Gary Southgate out of the national team before Euros. And then this is the message I want to send across. But let's move straight into the game. The game, England was flat in the game. Nothing was going on. They were relying on Bellingham. Bellingham is not a striker. Only Watkins off in the game. Brazil wasted more chances. Can you imagine they wasted six big chances? So imagine Brazil had some prolific striker in front there, something like a Neymar or at least Richarlison. They had a proper striker because Rodrigo is not a proper striker. Imagine Brazil had a proper striker, somebody like Gabriel Barbosa, a proper striker. England would have you would have been skinned, cooked by like 5-0 or 6-0. So they wasted six big chances. Vinicius Junior wasted many chances. Rodrigo and then Rafinha wasted many chances. So it tells you how the game went. Really, 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 really bad game by England. Nothing was going on. Nothing was working. But some few minutes into the game, Kai Walker had an injury. I wish him good luck. I think um, it will be a very serious injury. But then let's see what happens. I wish him good luck, speedy recovery. I wish he could come back for the Real Madrid game. So best wishes to Kai Walker. Kai Walker had an injury, and then they brought Konsa. Konsa is not a right back. There was no right back on the bench. Trippier is injured. Alexander Arnold is injured. Reece James is also injured, and then Kai Walker is also injured. So there was absolutely nothing like a right back in the team. So Konsa has to step in for Kai Walker. Konsa is a centre back. He cannot do the crossings and all that. So he was struggling at the right back. Benchiro was fooling at the left back. You, who is a lateral, you are fooling at the left back. Benchiro, very. I don't want to call him a foolish player, but he's not that foolish player. But he was fooling at the left back. Benchiro was basically fooling at the left back. He got sent, he came off for Joe Gomez to, tackle in for England. But then England, the front line was not, doing something. It is only Gerard Bowen who came in and then started doing something. So I tweeted that Bowen and then Madison must come. Jude Bellingham, when he got the ball, he slows the ball. So we needed that creativity in front there. Only Watkins off. So as a coach, what do you have to do? Around 60 something minutes, we needed something. We needed something. We needed a creativity up front. We needed a presence up front. You had Ivan Tony on the bench. You had Madison on the bench. And then this man, Gary Southgate, is bringing Lewis Dunk, Joe Gomez, defenders. I don't know what he was doing. We needed something up front, and then you are bringing defenders. What is this guy on, bro? What is this guy trying to portray? Madison was on the bench. Of course, you said Kopala will not play because of the Belgium, so you play against Belgium. But then Ivan Toney was on the bench. Only Watkins off, did nothing in the game. Endrick scored, 17-year-old scored at the Wembley. So that is the youngest player or the youngest football player, Brazilian player to score for Brazil. So the 17-year-old, really, 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 but he is not that extraordinary player. No, no, no. Endrick is not an extra. That was a tapping by Endrick, but he scored and then he has made the record. So, of course, I am very happy for Endrick. Real Madrid fans making noise on the timeline. Let's see what happens. But Brazil won the game 1-0 against the 10 Lions of England. And very, very shocking, very disappointing game. Some big teams, England and France, we had some reality check going forward. We have to do things right. Of course, we have to do things right, but I have to send this across. Some of the key players didn't play for England, Harry Kane and the likes, they didn't play for England. But let's see what happens. Gary Southgate out. Gary Southgate must move on, must get that man out of the national team, and then things will be okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of the video. Make sure to click on the subscribe button, press the notification bell so that anytime we upload, you'll be the first person to receive it. Thank you so much for your time. Take care of yourselves. Peace.